Tonight we're off to Dundee for the first time on the channel as Motherwell will take on Dundee United in what is another 6-pointer in the Scottish Premiership. If Dundee United beat us, then they'll go above us, so here's hoping that doesn't happen. But I just have a gut feeling that Tony Watt's not scored for Dundee United yet, and it's written in the stars for him to go and get his first goal tonight and for me to be going home absolutely sick. But no, and then the other side of me, it's my head and my heart. There's the other side of me that's like, Motherwell are due a win in 2022 because we've not been playing badly in the league. Some of the performances have been alright. I think we played alright for 30 minutes against Celtic on Sunday for what I've seen and what I was told. So here's hoping we can get the result that our performance against St Mirren and some of the starter performances have merited this year. I would like to see us start with more direct players up front, so maybe Kane Willery and Joe Efford come into the squad, so it'll be interesting to see later on when I read the teams tease if that materialises, and then obviously the creative influence of Ross Tierney as well. But Big Sean's on his way to get me, so let's head up to Tannadice and see what tonight has to offer. So team news just done. Dundee United line-up with Siegrist, Smith, Edwards, Butcher, Graham, Niskanen, McDonald, Levitt, Hart, McNulty and Watt. Looks like a 4-4-2 on paper. Motherwell line up as follows: Kelly, Mugabe, McGinley, Oyala, Johansson, Roberts, Slattery, Donnelly, Willery, Goss and Efford up front making his first start for the club. We've got a lot to come on for the bench, including Kevin Van Veen, Ross Tierney, so plenty of threat for the bench. It's Sean's first visit to Tannadice. Sean, what do you think tonight? What's the score?
2-0, fuck it.
2-0, fuck it for Sean. I'm gonna go 1-0, but then I said in the house and I've still got a feeling that Tony Watt's gonna score into us, so let's see what happens. Let's get inside the stadium. Just up the road there, Dens Park, and then here you've got Tannadice. There's a common misconception amongst fans in Scotland that they're the two closest stadiums in the world. That actually belongs to a team in Uruguay, which will be appearing on your screen now. There was talk of the club's ground sharing, but I think everybody here in Dundee would be against that. So let us know in the comments, Dundee United fans, Dundee fans, what would you feel about the potential of ground sharing? So you can see as the view from Tannadice, there's usually people in the shed and they usually give me dogs abuse, so thankfully there's nobody there tonight. So I don't imagine I'll be getting any dogs abuse, but view's alright. The only problem is when the subs start warming up here, alright, it can cause a wee bit of restricted view for you, but you see that, and then as always we'll score it at the end of the game. Look at my team. Oh, and Dundee United. Interesting to see me in a home kit tonight, but United are in. But I think it's a front kit. The black one. Straight for kick-off. I should just have left it on. Motherwell rattle the crossbar for Callum Slattery for about 25 yards. And it started, as you can hear. Wonder what it'll be like when he's shooting down this way second half.
Boy, Slat spins.
Come on. Hits it. Oh, just over the bar. What a start for Motherwell. Motherwell had the woodwork early on, and then it was United's turn there. It was a good through ball when Mark McNulty latched on it. He was found himself one-on-one with Liam Kelly, outpaced Oyala and cracked the post, and it's went wide for the goal kick. Apart from that early chance for Motherwell, there's been absolutely nothing to report. I think we're just over 10 minutes in. Tony Watt's been getting dogs abuse, as you would expect. I think it'll be a lot worse second half down here, so stay tuned for that. This is the issue here. It's kind of an unavoidable issue in Dundee's part, but the United part, so I say it's just when the ball's there that side or the other side, because the subs are now warming up. Your view is restricted, particularly if it's on there, directly in front of me. If the ball goes there, I'm not seeing it. I'm not doing a very good job of catching it on the vlog, but that was another good chance for Motherwell. Callum Slattery picks up on a loose pass for Dundee United centre back and he plays through Joe Efford. He faces up with defender one-on-one, has a wee shimmy and blasts a shot over the bar, but we're playing well. It's a good start. Good first half of the first half, should I say, and here's hoping that we can nick a goal before half time because I think our play deserves it so far. I don't know how many chances we won in one half. You can hear the Motherwell fans starting to get behind the team, but Nathan McGinley did well. He won the ball back, slipped it, he came well in. He ran it to Dundee United full back, cut one back and he was just behind Jordan Roberts and he couldn't get the shot on target, but another good chance. We're just approaching about half an hour into the first half. By the way, Dundee United have just went 1-0 up and it's Tony Watt down the line. Puts in a cross, Sol gets his head to it, and it falls to Levitt at the end of the box, and he hammers it beyond Liam Kelly there at the top bin. I was a bit unlucky to be 1-0 done, but it's a great strike, but on the balance of play I haven't been a better team, but if you don't score, this is what happens. 1-0 United. Dundee United 1, Motherwell 0. On reflection, I don't think we deserve to be behind after that first half. But a good amount of chances. Slattery hit the bar. When he cut one back, it was just behind Roberts, and Efford had an effort that was just over the bar. So that's 3 good chances we've had, and then Dundee United hit the post, but the goal was a great goal. Tony Watt did well done. Nathan McGinley's side yet again, shot corner, that's for the target, and the cross is whipped in, we clear it and it falls to Levitt and he just smashes it on the half volley right into the top corner. So good goal, but on the balance of play we deserve to be at least level at half time at least. I'm confident that if we make a change, I take Roberts off. Not done enough for me and I put Van Veen on just to try and hold the ball for the 2 fast boys. Effort and rolling on an album, but if we make that change at half time, I'm confident that we can get something in the second half. Let's see if I'm right. Second half, just a bit of kick off. Dundee United shooting up towards us, so let's see if we can abuse Tony Watt, gets up the Motherwell fans, because they'll be running down that side, I think. So, 1-0. Fuck off! It was right at the stars! Right at the stars that he'd score in it. And it's great play for Niskanen down the wing. Callum Slattery can't foul him, and he puts a delightful ball across goal. Tony Watt just taps it in for 2-0 with about half an hour left. I apologise for a bit of a dead vlog, but I've got something to film with now. We've got a corner. Oh, just over the bar. Oh man, I'm going to aim to check Opta, see if we can find this online, if we can find Nathan McGinley's pass completion stats, because shot corner he's gave the ball away again and it's led to a United chance but they've just hit over the bar. But how this guy, and I know Motherwell fans might think we're scapegoating him, right, but he's terrible, man. He's got a better left back sitting on the bench than Jake Carroll and he can't get a game ahead of him. I don't understand it, I don't understand it. The guy can't move, he can't pass, I don't know what he offers. He's alright in the air, if anything, that might be his only strength. He's hopeless and he gets a game every single week, man, he's terrible. Tony Watt coming off for youngster Ronan McLeod. Have to call it as you see it. Tony Watt, he's had a good game. He put in the cross, which led to the first goal, and he scores the second, so he's fairly had the last laugh of the day, but we've been shite. Honestly, I worry for us for the rest of the season. I worry for us for the rest of the season where we're going to get a win from, because we're creating chances, but we can't put them in the back of the net. Full time, Dundee United 2, Motherwell 0. Shite game, wasted our journey, but we'll rate the experience in the house. Let's rate the experience. We'll start off with the view. Dundee United have you in the wee shelter in the corner. They do have options of you being in an elevated view in the shed. I do say that I always like being in an elevated view, but I prefer to be beside my own supporters, so I chose to go in the shelter tonight, and if able you can go in the stand in the warranted at the bottom, but that was cut off, it was restricted tonight. So tonight we were in the shed, and as you seen with the substitutes, it was really difficult to see across the pitch when they were warming up, because they stand right in front of you, which is fine because they need to warm up. And then down the other end you feel really far away. I felt like I was guessing with some players as well in terms of who was hitting shots and this, that and the next thing. So I'm going to give the view a 3 out of 10. I think it's pretty poor, but even when I phoned Dundee United to book the ticket, they said that on the phone because I tell them what I'm doing on the channel, etc. So they agreed with me, a 3 out of 10 for the view. We now move on to the atmosphere, and with Tony Watt playing against us for the first time, I was expecting a bit of an atmosphere for the Motherwell fans, but to be honest with you, it was pretty flat. I was a bit disappointed in the atmosphere tonight. I don't know if that's because the Well boys weren't allowed to drum in, and we didn't even hear much from the United fans. They usually have some fans in the shed behind the goal. There was none of that, so I think it was to do with the fans being so far away from each other and the Motherwell fans not having the drum. Poorest atmosphere of the season for me. I'm only going to be able to give it a 1 out of 10. Really disappointed. And we now move on to the food. As you see, here I got a Nando's. I know it's not really fair because I'm not really rating food at the game, but Sean did pick me up at 4:30. We wanted to get something nice for dinner. So that is part of the experience. I know it's not part of the club's experience, but it's part of my day's experience. So for the food, the Nando's was nice. I got the double chicken wrap with chips, peronaise, and garlic bread. So no, it was brilliant. I'm going to give the food a 7 out of 10. And now, finally, we move on to the game again. It was pretty much like Hearts actually. I thought we started the game really well. We had a couple of chances. We hit the bar early on. Effort has a shot over the bar. Alright, Dundee United at the post, and then we had one with Jordan Roberts, and then they scored. But even after they scored in the first half, I thought that was the only difference between Tannadice and Tynecastle was the fact that we still looked like we could get something in the first half. We still threatened them, and I thought, and you heard me saying it in the vlog, I thought second half if we played different, I would only have brought on Van Veen for Roberts. That would have been my only change. I thought we could have got something from the game, but we came out second half and we just don't show up. So it was a bit of a dismal second half performance. And listen, we can sit here and say we're unhappy about Tony Watt leaving and this, that and the next thing, but I have to be honest, I thought we dealt with him pretty well for the majority of the game. He gets by Nathan McGinley, puts in a great cross, and they score for the volley from the clearance, and then Niskanen, great play down the wing, gets crossed in and he gets a tap in, so he's claiming a technical assist and a goal. And that just shows his quality, because we know that he has quality. And he can hurt us, which he showed tonight. So he's got the laugh there in terms of tonight's game. I'm only going to be able to give it a 3 out of 10, because I think if anything, what Dundee United have got and Tony Watt is someone that can punish you. And for all the chances that we had, we never took any in the first half in particular. So that's what you get when you don't take your chances. I thought after that we'd just go long ball, and I think Nathan McGinley's he's a weak link in the side. I would like to see him replaced and Jake Carroll starting in the next game, but that's just my opinion. I know some Motherwell fans think he's a scapegoat, but anyway, that gives Tannadice the overall score of a 14 out of 40. Yeah, one of the trips that in hindsight when you look back on, you could have went, I could have done without that. I think the best part of my day was my haircut, and some of you might even say that's a shambles as well, but no, 14 out of 40 for Tannadice, and I will see you in the next one. We're off to Fir Park. It's the Scottish Cup tie between Motherwell and Aberdeen, so please keep your eyes peeled for that one. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you later.